I'm blown away, honestly. Like, getting the Charizard to start was already a crazy enough thing. But, like, the fact that we continue to get good hits box after box. Welcome back, guys. We are opening up one box of 151 Korean until we get a complete set to give the set away to one of you guys. So let's jump right into it and get this box open. So just like every other box we've been opening, there is 20 packs in this. We are going to get this cut open, make some predictions, see what we add to the set, and let's hope that it's a good box. All right, guys, we got it opened. We got them all cut. Let's see what we got. It'll be interesting to see what we end up getting for the Master Ball today, as well as some of the ARs. We are still obviously missing a couple of the ARs. The Bulbasaur, I still really want to get the Bulbasaur. Another thing that's been kind of interesting to notice too is that with each box, we have also gotten at least one MEW EX. I don't know if that is worth saying something. Maybe it's the most common EX of the set. We won't know until we get a little bit farther. There we go, little Charizard action there. But so far we've pulled the SAR Charizard. We've also pulled the ultra rare MEW and the Ditto Master Ball, which those are pretty good hits. I am very happy with how we've been doing so far. Ooh, slow bro, nice. And yeah, I mean, just been having a lot of fun with this series so far, being able to open all of these 151 cards. Another series that we are going to be starting up pretty quick here. It should be up for next week. There we go, Ditto King. Should be for next week is we are going to be opening up one of each of the Sword and Shield Korean boxes. So we're going to be opening them up, giving kind of a synopsis of what hits you can expect to get, as well as some of the values, how much you should spend on the box if you are looking to get into it yourself, kind of what our thoughts are on whether we think it is a set that should be held onto sealed, or if it would just be a fun one to kind of go through and collect. We're excited to do it. We've already got a couple episodes already filmed, so we're just editing it up, and yeah, it should start. There we go. Boom. Wow. SAR MEW. We are killing it, guys, on these friggin' polls. We are killing it on this. I'm blown away, honestly. Like, getting the Charizard to start was already a crazy enough thing. But, like, the fact that we continue to get good hits box after box, like, I really thought this was going to take us a lot more boxes, and maybe I am just jinxing it by saying that, but, like, we've been getting really good hits back to back to back. So, I mean, we still haven't gotten a double hitter box yet, obviously. There's still a lot of SARs to go, obviously, but honestly, we can't be mad about what we've been getting. We just can't be. I mean, it'll be like the day once we finally get the Bulbasaur. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, there we go, Sandslash. That is a fun Ultra Ball right there to add right in. Jeez. Yeah, and it'll also be interesting to see like how many Master Ball double ups we end up getting by the end of this whole little challenge. Oh, and the Pikachu. Damn, this has been a beautiful box. Beautiful box so far. Jeez. Awesome. Yeah, in the end of the day, it will just be really interesting to see what our total tally is on what we end up doubling up on, what we end up not. I mean, at this point, I'm super ecstatic. I'm super excited to see if we get a God Pack. And, oh, and there is the Bulbasaur. Wonderful. GG's. We finally got my boy. I actually have this card in a PSA 10 in Japanese. A CGC Pristine 10 in Japanese. I would like to also get it in Korean as well. But there we go. That's my favorite Pokemon right there, the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, my favorite. There we go. Put him right there. Put him on all screens for you guys. And we got the last pack. Something else that'd be kind of interesting too is I know we've got the errors in the Japanese reverse holos, but it will be really interesting to see if we ever come across any errors in this. Thus far, I've never heard of any or seen any, but you know, it could happen. I don't know. All right, so let's take a look at the hits we got, get them in the binder, and see what the binder's looking like. Okay guys, let's take a look at the hits we ended up getting. So we did get the Alakazam EX, the Jinx, the Charizard, the Zapdos, and the Venusaur. Bulbasaur for our first AR, Pikachu for the second AR, and Nidoking for the third AR. So very, very happy about the ARs. Got some new ones in there. We've got a Sand/Master Ball, and to top it all off, boom, with the MEW EX SAR. We've been killing it on the hits. Let's get these in the binder, see where the binder is at, and see what we've doubled up on. Okay guys, we got everything in the binder, and let's go over our doubles of the box so far. So the Sand/, we ended up getting Master Ball, so we are taking the Pokeball out. We already had the Venusaur, the Jinx, the Zapdos, and the Charizard, and those are for the EXs. So we did get a couple of new EXs, but we also did get the doubles up on the leftovers and the Ivysaur reverse hollows. So those are what our double ups are on right now. And now let's take a look at the binder itself. And one thing I have noticed so far just going through this binder and looking is we are filling in a ton of reverse hollow slots. I stopped putting in the commons just because honestly we are at a point where with us getting this far in and not getting that many double ups, I think that we are going to end up getting at least a Pokeball reverse for each slot. I really do. Hey, there we go, folded page. I do think that we are going to end up getting a specialty card rather than a normal card for all, if not all, most of all the spots. We might struggle a little bit with a couple of the tough ones, but honestly, we've been getting really good ones so far and been really, really happy with how this has been going. Remember, we do have the Ditto Master Ball right there from last week. And yeah, I mean, the end of the binder is kind of where we're starting to shine, and it is starting to look pretty full. For 4 boxes in, we're not doing too bad on this. Our worst hit so far has been the SR Blastoise. I don't think we have any issues with any of the hits that we've gotten so far. Hopefully we end up getting to open another box in the next week or two. If not, look forward to our Sword and Shield boxes being opened in Korean in the meantime. And like and subscribe and check us out on Whatnot if you want to see any of our live shows.